comic books and in the movies that we've seen already ever since 1999 and 2000, it's nice to finally adopt that iconic look and pay homage to everything that made all these movies possible, whilst also trying to give it something different each time as well.
Excellent. For Jennifer Lawrence, are you more Mystique or Raven in this film, do you think?
I'm more Raven, because as we said in the movie you haven't seen yet, she didn't want to be the face of a world that she felt like didn't exist.
So is it, I mean, for Michael Fassbender, which side would you say where Magneto? Soak it in, let it happen. Where is Magneto? Which side? Can you hear me okay down there?
Yeah, I think he's kind of a guy that plays both sides.
Yeah?
Goes both ways. A little misguided.
Yeah. It depends, you know, it's like, it depends on the day of the week. No, you know, he's always that kind of ambiguous sort of villain. So, when we meet him in this first film, he's more of a, you know, a simple guy, just sort of living a normal life, and he's kind of hung up his cape and his evil ways, and that's where we sort of discover him, and things happen. He gets sort of drawn back in, as Al Pacino says in the third Godfather. So it's
the best one, really.
Andy Garcia. So it's yeah, it's sort of a little bit of both, really. As always with Magneto, I think, you know, there's not, you know, his motives are in some ways justifiable. It's his methods that are kind of questionable. So we see both sides.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, he does things that seem villainous, but I don't know if he's necessarily. I mean, I feel like he's a human character that just seems to want things. And sometimes it's hard to tell if those are for himself or just for you know, all of mutant kind. You know.
Well, I think, you know, what you're seeing is somebody who's developed by his experiences in life, and, you know, as we know from, you know, a young age, he experiences a concentration camp and sees, you know, his loved ones taken away from him, so it develops a certain personality. And this is another level of that. In this story, Apocalypse, you know, he's trying to sort of lead a normal life. He falls in love, has a family, and from then on, things happen.
Excellent. Oscar Isaac, what can you tell us about Apocalypse? Well, the whole movie right now, if you can tell me, but if not, what are you allowed to say?
Well, yeah, I play Apocalypse. You look pretty cool, right? Yes, yeah, you know, he's, you know, it's basically this world that we have, it's not the world that should have been. God's just been asleep. And God wakes up and realizes what's happened and says it's got to change. And part of that is this character who, in the comic books, he's got so many powers, so many strange things that have never really been specified. And so for us, it was important to figure that out. But really the big one, I think, is the power of persuasion, because he has to go to incredibly powerful people like Psylocke and Storm and Magneto, Angel, and convince them that his way is the right way to go. And much like a cult leader, he sees people that need something, that are wanting something, and exploits that to a certain extent. And he gets these followers and you know, instills his plan.